أهلا بكم في موعدكم الأسبوعي مع لقاء عمل في إكسبو. الواضح من خلال وصول الزوار من جميع أنحاء العالم على دولة الإمارات أن الكل وجد ضالته في نسخة دبي من إكسبو. لما لا؟ دبي المدينة العالمية تمثل بوابة على منطقة يزيد عدد سكانها على 5 مليارات من البشر. دبي في قلب الشرق الأوسط، شمال إفريقيا قريب وجنوب آسيا يبدأ من هنا. لقاء عملنا اليوم سيكون في جناح ماليزيا. جناح يصور مظلة الغابات المطيرة مشيد على مساحة 1234 مترا مربع، يتميز بكونه يمثل أول مبادرة خالية من الانبعاثات الكربونية في إكسبو 2020 دبي. أكثر من 900 عرض وفعالية أقيم بعضها وستقام بقيتها هنا في هذا الجناح. جناح يبرز المزيج الذي تضمه ماليزيا من ثقافات وتراث شعبي. أهلا بكم في ماليزيا أو في آسيا الحقيقية كما يحلو لهم تسميتها، والبداية ستكون مع المفوض العام للجناح الماليزي وهو في الانتظار في الداخل. Your Excellency, in this interview we are discovering today the Malaysian Pavilion. Tell me, Your Excellency, why was it important for Malaysia to be present in Expo Dubai 2020 with this pavilion?
This is very important for us to participate in this Expo. Yeah. And in fact, we have participated in this Expo since I think the first thing in Osaka in 1970.
Wow.
So
you have tradition in participating in expos.
Yes, yeah. We will continue to do that, and because we value this as very important for us to connect our country to the world in terms of business opportunity, and also the most important is to connecting minds as what
connecting mind and creating future is the theme of Expo Dubai 2020. How is the pavilion theme actually reflecting this theme of Expo?
I think if you aware of this, our pavilions is based on rainforest, based on zero carbon. I think we are one of the. We are, as a what,
you are the only one,
the only
zero
net
carbon.
Zero, yeah, we are proud of that. The message is that very important that we want to tell or relate the story to our international friends, that we are very serious in sustainable and in ensure greenhouse and sustainable development. That's our commitment that we are pursuing, and to tell our friends, our international friends, that we are committed to sustainable development.
It is a very difficult commitment, Your Excellency, but you are an ambitious country, an ambitious nation. I think, is this why the reason that you have a rainforest canopy pavilion here in Dubai?
We are the rainforest country.
True.
Our records, we have one of the oldest rainforest countries, dated back to 140 million years.
Wow.
So that is what we are very proud that we have. Even though we are a small country, that we have that diverse ecology that we would like to maintain.
Yeah.
And the government has said that we will maintain 50% of our land. As forests. This is what we need to send a message to all our internationals that have doubts with our commitment to maintain our rainforest. There is some complaint about how do we maintain our forest with our active development in agro community. But we are committed to maintain 50% of our land and our territories still within the forest.
You think this will be inspiring for other countries to take the same road and follow you?
Yes, we hope so. That we cannot do it alone.
Yeah.
Yes, and we are doing this as our commitment to the world, and as the oldest rainforest country, that we would like to maintain this, and also we need a support and a commitment also from our friends. And that's what I think here in the team, Connecting Minds, that's what we want to share. Our commitments, we hope that we can get all the supports.
It is. This is its connecting mind, actually, unity, and especially in the time after COVID. When I'm preparing for the show, I find something like #MyButterfly effect. What is it? What is that you want to do, and the result that you want to have and achieve with My Butterfly effect?
Yes, this My Butterfly effect, we launched the campaigns from Astana last time in 2017. This is to amplify the small change that will impact is for the bigger impacts. So everybody, if everybody do their efforts, whatever small, for sustainability, for net zero carbons, then the impact will be bigger if everybody is participating. On a small way, so everybody need to participate, and the impact will be much bigger than we expect. That's the mindset that we launched through the campaign.
So whoever participated in My Butterfly effect, even with the smallest support for this campaign, definitely will have a bigger
effect,
an impact on the environment.
Yes, it's whether you are collecting, cleaning the street to ensure any rubbish, not littering any rubbish, and to the bigger commitment, bigger
like
projects.
The one that is taken by Malaysia, for example.
Yeah. For example, now we are really embarking on sustainable, on renewable energy and energy storage. That's something that new emerging that we are participating. We are with our partners involved in.
Yeah. You are the only pavilion that is a net zero carbon. That is not easy to do. As a decision, as an implementing this to have a net zero pavilion is not really easy. But does it go with your commitment to the environment and also the message that you want to give to the whole world?
It's not the only message. I think that we just to demonstrate the mindset that we have. Yeah. You know, the woods is from the Meranti. It's a hard timber woods.
True.
Very not well known in our country, and very valuable actually. So this is what we want to send a message that we are, as a country, we have the mindset to proceed with.
You feel, Your Excellency, that Malaysia is a country to follow in terms of sustainability?
Oh yes, I think we implement the whole concept, the 17 SDGs throughout the whole ministry. We apply the whole government approach. In fact, we just launched our new 5-year plans based on the theme sustainable development. So in every aspect, every development that we have, that we have embedded the concept of SDG in all our development.
To finish this interview, Your Excellency, and thank you for your time, what Malaysia want to say to the whole world?
Come with us. Let's see what we can do, and together we can improve this our life, our future. With sustainable development. And when we say it's sustainable, it doesn't mean we stop. We don't continue with our development, but we energize the sustainable, energizing the business, energizing society through connecting minds, through technology that we can share together.
And that's how we create our future.
Yes, that's what we endeavor together with the world.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for this interview. I have to go. We will meet the chairman of the Malaysian Business Council in Dubai, Mr. Fahmy, here. Yeah. And of course, we will talk business, we'll talk cooperation between the two countries, and we will try and eat something from the diverse food of Malaysia. Do you have any suggestion for me to try?
What kind of food that we should try? It's too many.
Too many?
Yes, for me to suggest.
So that means I have to try all the menu?
All the menus, yeah.
Okay, sure, I will.
we don't talk any oriental type of foods.
Oh yeah, it's delicious.
It's delicious and not to remember, but one thing that very common to us is just nasi lemak. It's a fatty rice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I tried it before, but I will make sure that I try it again if I find it in this restaurant. And nasi lemak. Yeah,
and you have also tried rendang.
Rendang?
Yes, rendang is normally from meat and with the gravy.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's something very unique in Malaysia.
Very good.
But the rest is you can have any kind
all
of
the menu, and don't count calories, and I will eat. Thank you very much.
Please, I'm sure you will enjoy it.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
I myself is sometimes you don't know how or what kind of food that I want to try today.
There's a lot of choice. Yeah, and I will try something.
It's just the diversity,
of
the culture,
Malaysia.
The foods, and also the environment. You have all that.
And all that I will discover during this episode with Mr. Fahmy and Michelle after that for the tour. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for the interview. Thank you. Hi, how are you?
Hello, hi.
How's everything?
Alhamdulillah, good.
So, during the summer we wanted to do the interview with you as the chairman of the Business Council, you were not here.
Yes, I wasn't here. I was
Corona messed up a lot of schedulers, but we did a beautiful episode with Iswan, the Secretary General.
Yes, I remember.
And now you are here. Expo. Connecting people and mind.
Connecting people and mind, definitely.
How have you been? How's the Malaysian Business Council?
Thank you very much for inviting me here.
So welcome.
Malaysian Business Council, it's always been there.
Yes.
You know, it's always been there. We are supporting the Expo.
Yeah.
And then we are supporting the Malaysian Pavilion. And all the business people and the professionals that come here to benefit from this Expo.
You have a lot of delegations and business people and investors coming. What are they looking for?
They're looking for opportunities, right? Always opportunities. They've got some of the capabilities, the products that they have. They want to bring forward to the UAE. And they've seen that UAE is a vast market, a huge opportunity. So they come here to look for opportunities, look for partnerships, look for the huge market, that what can they bring back as well, you know? Rather than giving, also bring back what they can from the UAE.
That's what we call bilateral.
Yes, bilateral.
It's a both way opportunities.
Yes.
How is it so far?
You mean the bilateral?
Investment between the delegation that they are coming, are they going back with deals?
There have been a lot of signings, MOUs. Some of them, with our guidance, the government support, everything, they have managed to tie in some MOUs, understandings, even contracts with some of the UAE government, UAE companies, and also partners. They were trying to tie in something. I would think, in my mind only, despite having the real figures, perhaps, it's about at least 150 million now.
Wow.
Yes.
Only
from those that I know, from those that the MBC has been coordinating.
That went through MBC.
Yes.
Now your mission is actually, and your role is to welcome people, to connect them with the right, of course, responsible investors here in UAE. That is a lot of work.
Yes. As you know, we have been, we registered with the Dubai Chamber of Commerce. We have been established since 2007, and basically MBC is a platform. We promote networking, we promote business connections, and we welcome those from Malaysia who have interest to do business in UAE, and also those who have, those who have actually presence here, or UAE companies,
and they want to go to Malaysia.
To do business with Malaysia. So we are trying to connect. This. And then of course there are government agencies like Malaysia Investment Development Authority, and we have the Matrate, and we actually work hand in hand well together, and we are supporting each other. So we cover this area in support of them.
There are a lot of scheduling and programming, definitely. If a company or an investor walking to the MBC and telling you, I heard about Expo, I want to see and connect with people in UAE and Expo, what do you do?
Malaysian companies, they are registered with the Malaysian Pavilion, Expo, under MGTC. Those who have registered, they have at the ground floor of the pavilion, they have like small booth to showcase.
Yeah, I was there now with the Commissioner General, His Excellency, for interview. So
those who have registered, they have a platform. I mean, they are there to showcase them. But those who have come separately, they are not registered. This is where they
knock the door on you.
Knock the door. Hey, MBC, please help me. So what we did is that I can give you an example. A few days ago, last week actually, on Friday, we have a group of people like 10 or 12 separate businessmen who come to look for opportunities, right? Asking us, who can we connect? We have business. They were in a franchise business. There were some in gold and jewelry business, and some in the food business and medical as well. So what we did, we call a few of our connections and see, of course you have to check. That was Friday. Friday is off day.
Oh, Friday.
Yes, Friday.
They made it really hard for you.
Yes. So, but we try, of course, we tried as best as we could. We called them up, and then we gathered them in one of the office space in Madrid, and everybody got together and.
Really?
Yes, that was. To me, that was
the magic.
Even small,
of
that was an achievement.
Connection.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah. So tell me, the people who are coming, which area of sectors they are interested in normally? I know Malaysia is very well known for halal, for jewelry as well, like you said, food, many, and wood and furniture. But which area are really now implemented and work through Expo or through the pavilion?
Through Expo, two main things, the education and technology.
Yes.
And I would say, of course, the halal development concept, right? It has been always our quest to promote halal. Malaysia has been the leading country also to promote halal. But education and technology, as you can see, this week is the education theme. Yeah. So we are trying to promote our universities. We know we have students who are actually studying here in the UAE, I mean at the university level, but we also want to promote the UAE people to
go and study
in Malaysia.
How are they ranked, the universities of Malaysia?
The universities in Malaysia are very well ranked. We've got like University of Petronas, we've got the university like University Malaya, local universities, who are actually now providing more opportunities for international students than before. Before, like University Malaya, always for local, right? But now they are opening.
You are open.
Yes. University Malaya is one of the best. And then we have University Petronas, who promote petroleum as a study.
Of course.
And there are digital university with, University of Multimedia University. We have private universities. I think this is good opportunity for others also to Malaysia. And
we welcome study there.
Yes.
When you talked about halal, and this is, I want to stop a little bit about the halal.
Okay.
Malaysia, of course, is very well known for production of halal products, and the Middle East and the countries here, even in Europe and in America, are people who consume the halal product. Yes. Is it something? The question mark that I had is. That the countries that are the most productive in halal are Brazil, for example, France, Germany, and it's more than Malaysia. So you feel there are more opportunity for you to bring this halal?
Well, like I said, it has always been our agenda to promote halal. And definitely nowadays, everybody has been realizing the concept
How
of halal
important
is important.
it is.
It's very important because halal is for everybody.
Yes.
It's not only for Muslim, it's for everybody. So, partners like UAE, the GCC countries, the Middle East, they are the core of the halal, concept.
Industry and consumption.
Industry and consumption. So this is where, as a Malaysia, while we trying to promote in our areas, in Malaysia, Southeast Asia, Middle East is a huge market for us to bring the concept of halal introduce. In fact, some of the companies, the manufacturers of medicine, they're also coming up with a halal concept of medication.
Medication that we eat when we are in.
Yes.
They are bringing the concept of halal to the pharmaceutical.
Yes.
Oh, that's new. Pharmaceutical sector with the halal. I don't understand how, but this is new, right?
Yes, this is new. Even though we know that most of the medications are halal. I mean, but we want to label it to just certainty. I've been in talk with a few agencies in Malaysia, so we'll see how to come about this because they are coming here to showcase their own concept. Yes.
The bilateral trade between the two countries was around $3.6 billion during 2019. It is more than $5 billion in 2020, despite it was a year of Corona.
Yeah, Corona.
What factors helped this cooperation to grow, in your opinion?
Well, UAE and Malaysia has been trade partners for so long, since 1980s. Yeah, and this has been shown, keep on going. And then we have good relationship. Even our king and UAE royal family have a very good connection. So this should be expanded to more business to come between the two countries, government level, business to business level. But yes, I would think that technology contributed a lot of it, the bilateral debt, because technology never stops. Even during the Corona, technology will continue, right? The digital technology, like UAE is now becoming like the leader of this, promoting this. And I am sure that a lot of Malaysian companies who are capable enough to do that, and they have been in business with the UAE, yeah. And then on top of that, we have a workforce. We are educated professionals who basically suit the UAE environment very well. So this is, I must stress that, these people, not only in terms of business they are looking at, they are also people who like to move here to work with reputable UAE companies, for example. Yeah.
You feel it's a suitable environment for work, investment, but also for living. You've been here also for a long time.
Yes.
You feel that there's a common ground between the two countries in terms of coexistence and tolerance and living together with diversity?
Malaysia and the UAE we are not strangers. Respectful, is very welcoming. When I first came here, you feel the welcome. Despite the heat, you feel welcome. And opportunities, they have matured so much in the past few years, UAE. The people are so tolerable, they are respectful, they are welcoming, they look forward to meet you and do something with you, And I can say that UAE is for the living, working, entertainment. They are open for all these things. So it's a great place to live and work, and
it's the place to be.
Perhaps grow your family here.
Yes.
I mean,
within a diversity of more than 200 nationalities.
Yes.
I was with the Commissioner General.
Yes.
And I asked him about food. He said, try the whole menu. I cannot try the whole menu. Fahmy, it's a lot. But I think something masala. What is it? I tried it before. What is the name of this food?
I think nasi lemak.
Nasi lemak.
Yes.
That's the one. Nasi lemak.
We have lately a few more restaurants of Malaysian restaurants
Here
came up in the UAE.
Really?
Yes.
I know one is Noor. It's near your
Noor,
Oud
Malaysia.
Yeah,
Yes,
Oud Malaysia.
near Matrit.
Yeah, that
areas.
one I know, and
Yes.
there are more coming.
There are more.
So there are
we have
people who
Mama.
eat the Malaysian
Have you
food.
tried Mama?
No.
M-A-M-A-K.
Okay.
That's in Al Wasil.
Okay, excellent.
Yes.
So there are Malaysian food also
Yes.
coming and restaurants setting up.
Yes.
The cuisine is very rich.
Yes.
We will try one,
Yes.
the nasi lemak.
Let us try that one.
Okay.
I think that because Mary Brown is like a modern type of a restaurant or food provider.
Yeah. So it takes the traditional and make it
Yes,
modern.
then mix it.
Let's
Then mix it. Let's
Why
try
not?
it.
Yes. I think actually the restaurant prepared for us. Hi. Hello. Thank you so much. I will take this, and thus you take. What's your name? Sheena. Thank you very much, Sheena. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, that is a bit different from the nasi lemak that I tried with
Okay.
Izwan in the other episode. So now I understand what do you mean they made it modern.
Yes.
Now I understand why,
Yes.
because the other one, it was a bit different, the display.
You want to have a taste?
Yes. What is the composition of it?
Okay. If I can,
Chicken?
I can say it. This is
So
chicken.
there's
Yes,
egg,
the chicken because it's
chicken,
Mary Brown. Mary
Mary
Brown is basically chicken. You know, they're from
Yes, I
chicken.
understand.
I have some friends who said that it's even better, tastes better than KFC.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll try it.
Yes, you try
Okay.
it. And then we have eggs.
Eggs.
And anchovies.
Anchovies.
Some peanuts.
Peanuts.
Yeah, peanuts,
Yes,
yeah, you
I
can
can
see
see
on the side.
now.
And then
The red.
sambal.
Samba. The red sauce is a samba.
Sambal, yes.
I know one
some-
samba that is a dance. Now
Some would make it spicy. I think the last one that you had is spicy.
Spicy a little bit,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
And this is a coconut rice?
Coconut rice.
Oh, okay.
Coconut rice is cooked with coconut.
Of course, it's cooked with coconut,
yes.
yes. So Fahmy, should we dig in? Yes,
I think so,
let's
yeah.
try. You know, I still remember from the other dish, the rice with the coconut flavor.
Yep.
Let me try again.
Yeah?
Very well steamed,
Yeah?
yes.
I want to taste the, what do you call sambal?
Samba.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Let
you
me
can try
try
it.
with
Yes.
the samba. Let's try. It's not very spicy. Are you sure? Let's try. I love the flavor.
Yeah?
Very, very spicy.
Really? We need water.
So I have to say that we stopped filming because of the chili. It's very hot. It has to come with a warning. This is
it has to come with a warning. Not everybody can take it. Eh? Not everybody can.
No.
Yes.
So this is amazing,
Yeah.
but I cannot tolerate this chili. What should I?
The chicken.
Chicken.
Yes, please.
Chicken. But I think, you know, yeah, it is also, oh, they made it in pieces actually. I'll try it. Please
Try
try.
some. Let me try some.
I'm only eating, but try this. Try it for
Let me
me.
try.
One
Let
by
me try.
one.
This is what I will always do.
Really?
And
Let me, oh my
Yes.
God. Fahmy, how are you doing this?
yes, I've been eating
Wait,
chili,
wait.
chili my whole life.
Alive? Wait,
Yes.
I will add for you. Because you did this for me. Try it.
Bismillah.
Bismillah.
It's delicious. It's delicious.
I stopped breathing, Fahmy, because of this. Amazing. This is very delicious.
Yes, the chicken is really nice.
I like of course, the fried chicken. And they are very well made. I like this. Just a second. Take this.
Take some of the peanuts here.
Oh, the nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try. I love the combination. The fried nuts with the fried chicken. Very
It's good,
good
isn't it?
combination. This is
That's anchovies, yeah.
how we are making chicken and fish. I will try anyway. Crunchy.
Crunchy.
I like them.
Always.
One more of the rice. You know that Michelle is waiting for me, the director
Oh,
of
yeah?
the pavilion.
Oh, yeah?
I will take a tour with her.
Okay.
I'm letting her wait, but it's delicious. Fahmy, thank you so much. I know you are very busy, meeting a lot of people and delegation and investors,
Yes, I do.
but thank you for being with us in this interview. I have to go and
Okay.
meet Michelle.
All right.
We'll drink a lot of water before that. Thank you so much, Fahmy. And please finish. Please stay. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
No problem.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Michelle, hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very good.
How's everything?
Very good.
Michelle, do you remember when we came here for the other show? It was in first week of September, so
Yes.
3 weeks before the opening. You were behind the cameras actually, and you didn't let us in.
I know.
You wanted to have the big revealing that we will have now,
Yes.
actually, to watch everything. But I still need to understand the structure, history, and the story behind it. There are so many pillars, there are so many implementation, and the wood around the structure. So what is the story of this?
Well, first of all, I'm so happy to have you back again because since we couldn't do it the last time,
Yes.
and we have done our revealing, it was really successful. We're so happy with that. So the story of our pavilion, our concept and design started some time ago, sometime in year 2019.
Yeah.
So when we designed this, we already have a very bold commitment that we wanted a net zero carbon pavilion.
Yeah.
So as a result of that, I mean, first for the theme, we have chosen sustainability as our main theme. So we wanted it to be a green building. We wanted to have all the greeneries put together and the concept of the rainforest canopy reflected in the architecture. So if you notice, this entire building looks as though it's floated off the ground.
It's floating, yes, very high.
And not just that, at the point of design, we have, for the net zero carbon, we have also selected materials because we needed to calculate the carbon.
Of course.
So we want to ensure that we use very minimal steel, concrete, and we wanted to focus a lot on our wood Meranti
The wood.
facade.
Where is it coming from?
From Malaysia. It is
of
from our
course.
sustainable forest management with certification. So we're very proud to feature our Meranti wood for our external facade. So if you look at it right now, the entire building is on very, very a slim structure, and all the main structure is in the center.
Yes.
And we're surrounded by 61 firefight posts. So this is what you see. It's about 15 meters height.
Those are the one.
Yes, because what we wanted to have the fireflies fly at night. So that is the plan. That was the design intent.
That explain the lighting inside.
Yes.
It's like you brought the forest and one element of the forest, which is the firefly here to Dubai.
Yes, we wanted to provide a complete experience as close as possible. But of course, we cannot plant so many trees due to our plot size.
Yes.
So we decided to implement it using a modern interpretation and then put in all the LED energy efficiency lightings so that it is programmed to fly at night.
It is very nice at night and different from the daytime
It is.
pavilion.
That
right?
is true. That
Let's
is
move
true.
on. Let's move on inside. The structure is really appealing. I mean, it has a meaning.
Yes, it does. And what is special to us is it's not just the net zero, but also that we're able to put this all together during the challenging times during the COVID. And there are just so much details that we're able to put together. As you can see, the water feature to your left.
Oh, I like this.
This is really, really beautiful because it cools our building.
Yeah.
And we also recycle the water here to give us additional features on our ramp, which is the water
I see
rail,
that one. We
which
will
I
show
will
it
show
later.
too, yes.
You know, the nice thing is this is the corridor of the visitors,
Yes,
right?
correct,
You
yes.
see, they have this water. It's very relaxing, actually.
It is. And the corridor coming to the pavilion, it is like a river.
It
So
is
that
like
is
a
why it's
river.
designed in a meandering.
Oh, now I understand
Yes,
why.
that's
It's like
right.
a zigzag.
That's
like
right.
this.
Because in
Okay.
Malaysia we have a lot of rivers.
Yeah.
So we also wanted to make sure that the experience came together with such detail. So this is what I'm talking about.
It's like a mini river
It is.
here.
That is the walk through the river into
it.
our canopy.
I mean, the details that you thought about in this pavilion are really stunning, honestly. It's amazing. I
you.
love this.
Pebbles, we put in so much pebbles just to give the real like river feel. So as you can see, we have got 3 main green columns here. We have dressed it with potted live plants. So it's about close to 3,000 potted plants that we have put
Wow.
together just to complete the overall landscape that we have designed for.
They grew here.
Yes,
Yeah, you
all
grew them
from
here.
here. And we are very happy. It's been flourishing very well. We also have 16 trees that we planted.
Yeah,
The
16.
species that we are using is Ficus altissima. It is most tropical in its look and feel to, as I said, complete the overall design concept
Yeah.
that we intended to put for our visitors. So we are still walking the ramp. It's about
Yeah.
87 meters long. That is the length of this here ramp.
You want the visitor to do sports and
Yes.
gym. And yeah, I understand.
And not just that, the details also include a Meranti handrail that we have put with such features just to give it a little bit more aesthetic feel. So that visitors that come through, not only will they be walking through like a river, we also have got our Meranti details here and
lot of
the
details.
meandering walkway. This building is not just a net zero, but also a high performance green building. We are powered by solar. We are working on water harvesting. We have all the energy efficiency lightings and natural ventilation, natural light so that we don't consume too much energy. So this particular building is a very, very special building in that sense. And we wanted to fully commit to our sustainable theme and at the same time, contribute to our climate action strategies here.
When we talk sustainability, sometimes we ask also about the cost efficient. Did you have to think about this, or this is your commitment, this is your aim, so you went for it?
It was an aim, and we went for it. Our lead ministry, which is the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, took a very bold step to say that, let's come to Dubai and let's commit to a sustainable story. And of course, in Malaysia, we aim towards sustainable development.
Yes.
So these are part and parcel of our commitment and policies back home. Yeah. And if you notice, this is the Meranti. Now that you are coming
Meranti.
closer, you can see the natural beauty.
Yeah.
And for the time we install until now, it has changed color because it's a natural wood.
Because of the sun.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And which different angle, different photo taking, the color is different. So that is the uniqueness of this whole building.
And you brought everything from Malaysia.
Yes, for the Meranti wood, it was shipped in from Malaysia because we were very specific on having the right timber and making sure that we are telling the right story. As I said just now, I mean, our sustainable forest management is very important to us. So we want to ensure that the visitors get to understand where we are coming from and how this is done. So the method installation for this is also quite difficult because everything was put together fin by fin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's really
Yeah.
the detail. I mean, and the size are impeccable.
Correct. And we had to match the color as close as we can. And you know what? During the COVID in year 2020,
Oh, it was
we
very
had
hard.
to do everything in a Zoom call. Our architect had to see through it through the lens of a laptop
Oh my
because we
God.
were not able to travel here.
travel, yeah.
So this installation itself was truly a remarkable achievement and accomplishment. So we are truly very proud of our
I mean,
external
what
facade.
you have done during coronavirus era and pandemic is just amazing. Really, chapeau for all of you actually for doing this job, and the whole expo is really looking fantastic as well.
No, we in fact we wanted to, you know, of course, always make mention that I think the Expo organizer has done a really great job in making this happen for all the countries. I mean, it's heartwarming to actually see that everyone came together, and there's so much energy now.
Yeah.
You know, there's hope, there's optimism.
Finally, unity also.
Absolutely.
And especially that it's coming after this very hard time that is the coronavirus pandemic. Yeah. I'm looking forward to go inside.
Oh, inside you'll be mesmerized.
Let's go.
It's a completely different thing.
Really?
Yes.
Let's go.
Thank you. So let me surprise you right now with our rainforest.
Oh,
so let me help you. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. You brought the rainforest here.
Yes, because we wanted the continuation from what the experience we provided outside and bring it all the way inside. So we have put in a lot of like creative imagination here by putting a scenic artist to recreate a rainforest for our visitors' experience.
I got lost.
So you can see that from the ceiling right to the ground, we wanted a very immersive feel together with a beautiful presentation of our rainforest to be showcased. It's a show presentation, so it takes about 3 minutes.
Let's watch it together.
Yeah, I think that'd be wonderful. Thank you.
Welcome to the Malaysia rainforest. For millennia, long before human arrival, this land was forest. In 1992, when the world united to address the emerging ecological crises at the United Nations Conference on Environment and Development.
So it gives you that rain feel and the storm. So that's what we wanted to provide, the whole immersive experience.
And reverse global warming, the two biggest environmental challenges of humankind. While it pursues
so we have the largest flower, we have the tapir, that is also very native, yes. And
he
all
eats
the
ants, right? He's the one who eats ants.
I believe so, yeah. And of course our Malayan tigers.
Sustainable logging practices. Sustainable forest management.
So that's the firefly. So it's the same as the fireflies we want to showcase outside the building at night. Yeah, that's right. I hope you like it. So that is the overall presentation.
I learned a lot of it.
Thank you.
And let me tell you something. Your country inherited a beautiful landscape and rainforest from a million years ago.
Yes.
And you preserve it. You kept it, actually.
Thank you. You said it so correctly. The whole conversation and the main message here is about our conservation effort, how we are restoring, protecting, and at the same time sharing with the world on our forest cover, which is now at 55.3%, above our pledge in 1992, which is at 50%. So amazing. I believe that this is a very important message that we would like to share.
Yes.
And
I think via this pavilion, it went through the whole world, this message. I hear the lion, and I'm a little bit scared. Should we leave? What's next, Mishal?
Our next is also another amazing surprise that we want to show you.
You know, Michelle, that I don't visit the pavilions before I film. I want to really discover with the viewers what is the pavilion is about, and I see, are they stars? What is this part?
So this is another amazing installation of ours on sustainable agri-commodities. This is a continuation from the forest to our sustainable agri-commodity, which is a plantation base and is sponsored by our ministry, from the Ministry of Plantation Industries and Commodities. So here we talk about our effort in having sustainable plantation, because Malaysia is ranked number 2 in the world as a palm oil producer, and we are number 1 for rubber gloves, because during the COVID pandemic, we manufactured and delivered 280 billion gloves, helping the
Wow.
healthcare
For the whole world.
Yes, we contributed in combating COVID in this way, and we played a big role in
So
supplying
you have
this.
the materials in
Yes,
Malaysia?
we do. We do. I mean, we
Okay.
do have the materials, the capabilities, the factories. So for that, we have contributed, and we are very proud to mention. So we have also put together a lot of information in the LED screen here, where you can scan for more information.
Okay.
But essentially, this is all the information about the palm, the goodness of it, sustainable forest for the timber, and our pledge at United Nations. So all this is for the visitors to have a little bit more understanding on our commitment.
Very informative.
Yes, and of
Yes.
course we also put together this Tree of Life. 2,640 LED lights were put together to create this entire experience, because what we wanted to showcase here is, if we take care of nature, nature will take care of us. And to plant a very healthy tree, you need to have sun, rain, you need to have, yes, these are all the components. So if you press any of this, it changes.
So,
Yeah.
ah, okay,
Yeah.
now I understand. Let me
Yeah.
try. This is the
The
rain.
rain. So
This
you
is the
need rain, yes. So it trickles.
Okay.
And you can change color if you slide left to right.
So how about this is wind? No. What
This is soil. You need a very good soil to plant a good
Soil,
tree.
of
Yes,
course.
correct. And then this is the wind. Yes.
Oh, and we can
Change the color.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. This is
Get
very
back.
popular. This has been so popular. with
Everybody will
visitors.
come here, right?
Everybody
and try
wanted to come here and
adjust to the color that they want.
yes, play with the tree, and it is the most Instagrammable canopy.
I think so.
Yes.
Because it's enlightening. You know, the message, I get the message. When we preserve our forests, our lives will be enlightened.
It is.
And this is a showcase or a symbol for it.
Yes.
I
We
like
wanted
the
to connect
idea.
those information in a way of interaction. So this is the interaction that we have provided. So this is very, very special tree, and if you look at the diameter, it's really large, and it's being supported by a huge structure, so that this whole
Oh,
tree
it's
is
heavy.
it is heavier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they give us a really nice drop, everything.
Next,
Yeah.
we have...
And of course, this is where they will have even more information about our commodities. Where, for example, Malaysia is is ranked number 6 in the world as a top cocoa processing country.
Okay.
Yes.
So for some reason, I thought the cocoa is coming from the Latin America countries.
They do have, but Malaysia is
Malaysia-
also a top processing country as well.
So many
yes.
things to
So these are all the
understand.
information. Yeah.
I think the visitor would like to have an interactive screen.
Yes,
They
correct.
like it, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. And these are all the QR codes where they can scan for more information. So we even have photographs for those who are not familiar with how a cocoa plant looks like, for example. So it's informative, it is easy to navigate, and
Excellent.
you can have more if you download the code. So this is the end of our sustainable agri-commodities, where most of the visitors will get all the information that they need.
Wow.
So now we're moving to a technology content.
Exactly.
Yes.
Technology, economy,
Uh-huh.
but still you did it in a very artistic way.
Yes, I wanted to highlight on the design intent.
Exactly.
So from the forest, you have the tree, and coming here is like the cave, where you have the stalagmite and the stalactite, where you come down and come up. That is the design reflecting what you see in the caves. So that is why the LED screen is designed in such a way that some are from bottom up and some are from up down.
Yeah.
And we capture the information in this format. So right here, what we wanted to showcase to the visitor would be our aim to become a tech-based nation by 2030. And we have got 10 social economic drivers that we are focusing on. And at the same time, the outcome, like for example, Malaysia is #1 drone service country in the world, and we are also top halal leaders. We have got an amazing infrastructure, so we wanted to share that Malaysia is a great nation for investment and also to do business.
And I think the best platform to show this was Expo.
Yes,
correct?
of course.
You have a lot of visitors, people from
all
every
over.
background
Yeah.
are coming here.
It is true, yes.
I mean, the visitors learned a lot, and as I talked, of course, with the Commissioner General and the Chairman of the Business Council, a lot of deals came out of this pavilion or because of this pavilion. That's amazing.
Yes, we see this as a post-COVID recovery platform. And it's just so timely. It was in a great way that it was postponed for a year, and we came back at the right time.
Yes.
So now everyone is more confident. You know, there's a lot more information we can work with on how we manage the situation. So that is, we are very happy to deliver. And
But I need to understand the cube. There's a cube.
yes,
This is a cube.
This is our pride and joy as well. A showcase that we work very closely with our sponsor, Petronas.
Petronas, yes.
That's
it's
right.
the oil company
Our
of
national oil and gas company of Malaysia.
Exactly.
So this entire canopy is the largest. So if you were at the front of the pavilion just now, this canopy is facing the front.
Ah, now I understand.
So we're at the front of the pavilion right now. Just now we came from the back of the pavilion.
Okay. Now we are on the
At
front.
the front of the pavilion.
We arrived at the front.
So this is the largest canopy with the highest ceiling. So that is why we're able to do the installation for the cube. And it's designed in such a way it changes in different ways to give a different experience. And we also have got a video showcase that we can share with you.
Yes.
And see what we are presenting for Petronas then.
Let's see.
So it's linked to the walls, all the lights and the video presentation.
It's all connected. I see.
Yes.
When this changed, the walls changed.
Correct. Yes. So it has a storytelling for the whole presentation about the journey and how they are looking at sustainability right now and being a net zero carbon company by 2050.
That is very ambitious for an oil company.
But that is their aim, and it's very aligned with our
Of course.
Yes. So the visitors can see in different views throughout 360.
I mean, the information, sometimes we can read about them in the internet.
Yes.
But when you present it this way, it is impressive. And people will absorb more the information because they are giving to them in a very nice, appealing way. I think this is maybe the objective, the aim that you had, the goal.
No, it's precisely that, absolutely. Because this is a very difficult installation because we needed to put everything together. It's very heavy, and the multimedia is also very difficult. It's stitched together in different screens. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can see this a different perspective, and then if you go behind, it's also a different perspective.
Let's go.
Yeah. So right here as well. So everyone will have a 360 view of the LED cube.
Yeah.
And everyone will have a different, I would say, different perspective of what is being shown. So that is the beauty of this. And you don't see anything at the top. It's as though it's floating as well.
It is. I thought it is floating, actually.
Yes, yeah.
It doesn't show.
Yeah.
Very nice. And this, of course, was done by
All our Malaysian companies. We wanted to showcase the multi-talented people that we have. So all the multimedia content installation is all by Malaysian companies that we have done. Yeah.
I see toward 2050.
Yes, that is our outcome when we become a tech-based nation, and at the same time what we have achieved today. So that is a story that
Should we go there?
Yes, of course, yes.
I wonder always what will happen in 2050.
Well, 2050 is a very significant year. I mean, in the previous presentation, you can see that Petronas is aiming for a net zero carbon by 2050.
Yeah.
Malaysia is also aiming as a net zero carbon nation at the earliest by 2050 as well. So there is a lot of synergy in that year. And for our Ministry of Science and Technology, we are aiming to be a country where we will be a leader in innovation and technology, where we have our own unicorns and produce a lot more, and at the same time creating a great infrastructure for other companies to invest and also to set their hub in Malaysia, because we have everything. We have got good education, good talent, good infrastructure, and so forth and so forth. So this is essentially the information for companies, for people who wants to know about our current preparation and what are we doing and what are we good at.
It's a roadmap.
It is.
For anyone who visits to know where is Malaysia going from now until 2050.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah. So you cover essentially all sectors, and focus is still within sustainability.
Yeah.
But we do have some other sectors that we put together as well. So no one is left behind. Everyone is represented all here at our canopy.
And that explains definitely the number of visitors that you have and delegation coming from Malaysia, because you covered everybody. Everybody wants to be coming here to see his sector.
Correct, correct.
You know what I feel is a lot of harmony here, and a lot of sectors, but all represented, and everybody finds the information that he is looking for. Thank you, Michelle, for this tour.
It is my pleasure, and we're so happy to be able to share the story with you.
Thank you so much, Michelle. شكرا لكم متابعينا على مشاهدة هذه الحلقة. جاءتكم اليوم من الجناح الماليزي. الأسبوع القادم بإذن الله جناح آخر وضيوف كرام آخرين. I'm still hungry. Can we go back to the restaurant?
Of course we can. Let's do that.